Now, let's understand it. So first of all, we have to understand this thing, that we have to keep our object. Now think about this thing, that you have a mirror. Can the object be inside the mirror? Can you go inside the mirror? Unless and until it's a horror movie, you cannot, right? So this is the polished surface. It means this is inside the mirror. So where are you going to place the object then? In front of the mirror. Which is the front of the mirror in this cases? This is this left side of the mirror. This AB is nothing but it is our object. This AB is our object. Okay. So where we have placed the object? In the left side of the mirror, and the first point is very important, that is always place the object left side of the mirror. Okay, fine. What is the next point now? See, the one point which we will consider as the origin will be the pole. This point we will consider as the origin, right? Over here, the let's say reading is 0. Okay, but it is not 0, but okay, we can consider it as 0. Now think about this thing, that we know the Cartesian plane. Whatever will be on the right side, whatever will be on this side will be positive. In this side, it will be negative. On the top, it will be positive y-axis, while in the bottom, it will be negative y-axis. Simple, you just have to keep this thing in the mind and you will be able to do the Cartesian plane. I'm explaining it in the detail now. Let's say that we want to make a focus point. So I will make any point as the focus. Let's say this point is the focus, right? This on the principal focus. And I want to find the length of this principal focus. You know this thing, that we will start from this point, that is the pole, and then we will move towards the focus, and this will be our length. We know that this axis is the negative x-axis, right? This is the negative x-axis. If I'm starting from the pole and I'm moving toward the negative x-axis, this focal length should be negative f, right? This value should come out to be negative f. But what if I am moving from this point and moving towards the right hand side, and this over here I'm moving the focus? We know that this is the positive x-axis, hence we will consider this one as the positive f. Acha, from here, if something is clear to your mind, you must know that focus was beside the mirror, right? In the case of, acha, we will not understand that right now, otherwise it will be so godge-podge in your mind. But you just have to understand this thing, that one is the positive x-axis. We will consider that as one of the positive x and another one is negative x. Let's come to the object one. Now, incident light will be coming. The same thing can be understood by the help of the incident light also. If this is the object, the incident light will be coming from the object, something like this, and then it will be going to the mirror, and then it will be reflecting back. This is said that if you are measuring any direction along the incident ray, now 2 points are eligible over here. First is that every length has to be measured from the pole. So if you are measuring anything from the pole, if you are measuring on this side, let's name this side as A. So if you are measuring any side of the side A, you are going from the pole towards this side, right? You are starting from the pole and you are going towards this side. While if you are measuring something on the B side, let's name this side as B, then you are starting from the pole and you are going in this side. Acha, this arrow of A, this one, the incident arrow, is similar to this arrow. They are in the same direction. They are in the same direction. Yes. So simple rule is that if you want to find the length in the, this is the direction of incident light. Incident light. So see, if you want to measure any length along the incident light, if you want to measure any length along the incident light, it means this is the incident light, and you are measuring this one length along the incident light, while this arrow is just opposite, right? This arrow is just opposite to the incident light, so it will be negative. Or if you're not able to understand with this measure, then you can just keep one thing in your mind, that we will start from the pole, take all the things towards the right as positive and left as negative. Now, let us understand it again with the help of the direction of the incident light also. You just have to look at the arrow. You see the arrow is towards this side, right? Arrow is towards the left hand side. And in this case, you are measuring this length, you are moving from pole towards the left side. So they are both in the same direction. These two arrows are in the same direction. So if the arrows is same as the direction of the incident, it is going to be taken as positive. While what if it is in the left hand side, or what if it is opposite to the direction of the incident light, somewhere in this direction? For example, this distance, let me name this distance as x. If you are measuring this one, then it is opposite to the incident, right? Incident is going in this one, represented with the blue arrow over here, while this distance is you are going in this direction, so it will be taken as negative. I know this thing is very, very confusing. That's why a very easy way is that you take this A side as positive, B side as negative. All the distance towards the A side will be measured as positive and the B side as negative. Also, you can understand the same thing with the help of the direction of incident light, that all the directions which are taken along the incident, starting from the pole, you are going towards the incident. While over here, it will be reflected something like this, right? Let us say that this is distance toward left, distance toward left, and distance toward left will be taken what? It will be taken as negative. And this is what, right? While if you are measuring something towards this side, right, towards the right hand side, distance, okay, distance toward right will be taken as positive. Simple thing. Again, see, all the distance you are measuring from or towards the left side is taken as negative. All the distance you are measuring towards the right side are taken as positive. Simple. Now we have to talk about up and down as well. Which is up? This object, you say, it is erect and it is towards the positive y-axis. So this will be taken as the positive. The object is towards the positive y-axis. You have to start measuring it from this point and you will move towards this side. So you will say that the object length, right? We are talking specifically about the object length. It will be positive. Also, if you want to find the distance, that what is the distance of the object towards from the pole, this distance, this one, right? This will be also positive. Why will it be positive? Because you are starting from the pole and you are moving towards this side. So what it will be, sorry, it will be negative, right? It is, we are moving towards the negative x-axis, so it's going to be negative. While if we have some image, let's say we are one image is being formed over here, a double dash and b double dash, one image is formed at this point. You are starting from the pole and you are moving toward the positive x-axis, so the distance from the pole to this image will be considered as positive, while this object distance from the pole will be considered as negative. Why? Because we are moving in negative direction towards this side while positive towards this side. So you just consider the pole as the origin, consider pole as the origin, then all the distance towards the left as the negative, all the distance towards the right as the positive, all the distance toward up as positive, down as negative, just like positive y-axis and negative y-axis. Also, you can understand this thing with the help of the direction of incident light. If you are measuring anything along the incident light, the arrows are in the same direction as of the incident light, right? Arrows same as that of the incident light, then it is going to be positive, while if it is opposite, then it's going to be negative. For example, if I ask you that is this distance from here to here is positive or negative? It is negative. Why? Because first of all, it is in the negative x direction. Second thing is that it is also opposite to the direction of the incident light, right? Here. So in the second point, what we are saying that all the distance parallel to the principal axis are measured from the pole. Yes, we are measuring everything from the pole. We are starting everything from this point, that is pole. Yes, okay. So all the distance are measured from the pole. First of all, object on left. Second thing, measure all the distance from the pole. Third thing, all the distance measured to the right of the origin, that is along the positive x-axis, are positive. So all the distance which are towards this side basically are positive, while all the distance which you are going to measure towards the left side, basically this side, are negative, right? Okay. Then distance measured perpendicular and above the principal axis. Above the principal axis means this AB, this is above the principal axis, this is going to be taken as positive, that is in the positive y-axis, because we know if I make y-axis over here, then this will be the negative y and this will be the positive y, right? So just like that, all the distance in the above to the principal axis will be taken as positive, while you can see over here I have made a dash b dash, right? This thing a dash b dash, this will be taken as negative. Why? Because first of all, it is below the principal axis, second of all, it is towards the negative y axis. That simple is the sign convention of the spherical mirror.